Alright guys, we are back, and thank God I double-checked. Everything went through smoothly, so I don't think I need to frequently check back and forth, because it seems like just, like I said, third time's a charm, so we can just keep going with, you know, our exploration. So, let's do this. Oh man, seriously, it's like a weight off my chest for now. I'm just worried it's going to happen for every time I record this game. But anyway, so, Ymir Chapel, let's check inside what it looks like. Oh, okay, so pretty much the same like every other game. or last game, sorry, not every other game. Alright, so let's see. The nice church people, right? So this is... Oh, Sister Lisa. Okay. It's good to see you again, Lisa. Oh, Reen! It's good to see you, too. I was so worried about you after hearing that you vanished over in Trista. You and Luke have always been like little brothers to me. Little brothers who are going to make me go prematurely gray. Whoa. Sorry. Don't you think I might be a bit too old to be a little brother, though? Hehe, age has nothing to do with it. I still have plenty that I want to ask you, but that can wait for another time. Right now, I'm happy to have you back. Oh, that's sweet. Please, take this chance to rest and recover from all you've been through. She really is the epitome of a perfect older sister. Kind as can be and always looking out for everyone. It's funny how nostalgic it feels to have her caring for me like this. It wasn't that long ago I was last here. Alright, anything else? Now that you're finally safely back with us, that's one load off my mind. I'm still concerned about Princess Alfin, though. She comes here to pray every single day. Not that praying that frequently is a bad thing, of course, but it's clear that she bears quite a heavy burden at the moment. I can't take that burden away from her, but I intend to do all that I can to support her. Okay, anything else? Alright, Princess Alfin seems to be very distressed at the moment. There's only so much I can do for her, but I intend to do all that I can. Well, I mean, it is true. I mean, think about it. Your whole entire family just got captured. You don't know where your brother, Olivert, is, and yeah, I mean, I'd be pretty worried. Alright, Father Bernard. I hear you were kind enough to come and see me last night, Father. I just wanted to come thank you for that. Think nothing of it, Reen. I'll always do my best to aid you however I can. You'll always be a pupil of mine, after all. I'm simply relieved to see you're still well. A lot seems to have happened to you in these past 2 months. Yeah, you could say that. He really has helped me in more ways than I can count. Helping me to study for exams, giving advice when I needed it. Sometimes I feel like I'm relying on him too much, but he's so smart and helpful that I end up doing it anyway. I can see that you're quite the lost lamb at the moment, Lorene. But hurrying to find a way forward is not the best course of action. First, you should reflect on yourself and your surroundings. Yes, Father. He's probably right. I need to take this chance to cool my head and think about this. Anything else? That humanoid that carried you to the Isengard Range is called Divine Knight, yes? I cannot pretend to know much about it, but it seems to me that it links itself with the spirit of its pilot. That seems the most logical way to explain how you were heavily injured without any obvious physical signs as to how. Regardless, now is a time for rest and relaxation. Visible or not, your wounds still need time to fully heal. Alright, well, wise words, I guess. I can hardly pretend to be an expert in your inner workings of your Divine Knight, but given the evidence, I suspect my theory is true. Alright, regardless, now's the time for rest and relaxation. Okay, same thing. Alright, well, again, wise words. Anything in this room? Oh, nope, the altar room, so to say. Yep. Okay, and then I think there's one more person, right? Oh, it's Princess Alfin. Okay. So, Princess Alfin. She's praying so intently. Thinking about it, she must be even more distressed right now than I am.
Why, hello, Reen! You're looking rather well today. Much better than you were yesterday, at any rate.
Thanks, I guess. I feel loads better, actually. Thanks. How about you? Are you managing all right here? I'm guessing life in a tiny village like this is harder than you're used to. If there's anything I can do to make things easier for you, though, don't hesitate to let me know.
Oh, not at all. I've been simply loving my stay here.
That's cool.
The scenery is stunning. The hot springs are oh so soothing.
Oh, lucky. We didn't get to go to the hot springs yet.
To say nothing of your mother's spectacular cooking. I'm having the time of my life here.
Why, thank you.
I almost envy Elise for growing up in such a wonderful place.
I'm happy to hear you say that. Still.
On top of all that, I was able to reunite with you here.
Oh.
Oh, and meet a mysterious talking cat, too. Not everyone gets to do that now, do they?
No. No, they don't. And I was stuck with her for a month. Ugh.
I still haven't had the pleasure of meeting that Ashen Knight of yours, however. Perhaps I might have the chance once he wakes up? I suppose I can dream.
Uh-huh. Well... Yay, head pats. I realize I'm the last person who has any right to say this, but there's no need to force yourself to bottle everything up and put on a brave face. I know how worried I am about my classmates, so I can only imagine how you must feel.
I'm so sorry. I'm supposed to be royalty. I shouldn't be getting all worked up about something like this, but just thinking of what my family must be going through is just too much to bear. Cedric and we had a fight on the morning it all happened.
I see.
I was planning to make up with him that evening, but
I'm sure he won't hold that against you. You'll be able to make up with him next time you see him. I'm sure that'll be sooner than you think, too. But in the meantime, there's no need to force yourself to seem like being apart from them isn't bothering you. Royalty or not, no one would blame you for being worried or upset. And every single one of us here wants to do what we can to help you.
Thank you. I'm fine now. I hope I don't sound ungrateful, but I think you should be spending more time with Elise rather than me.
Oh. Still playing matchmaker, huh?
This is your first chance in a while to spend some quality time together. I'd hate to take that away from her.
Why? I mean, it's true that she's a little more dependent on me than you expect for a girl her age. But that doesn't mean she needs me hovering all around her all the time. Then again, she did seem more shaken up than usual. Maybe you're right. I should try and cheer her up while I still can.
That's not exactly what I meant. Oh, this is so difficult on a fair maiden's heart, I hope you know. You're just making me wish you were my brother all the more!
Eh? Why? Okay then. Well, that was interesting. I mean, sad at first, but now it just got interesting, I guess. Alright, anything else, Princess? I have to say, though, I'm really glad I had the opportunity to visit Ymir. Oliver came here himself some time ago, and even ever since then, I wanted to see it for myself. Hehe, not to mention the fact that it's given us the chance to really get to know one another without any pretensions. Oh, that's the first I've heard of Prince Oliver coming here. Though, I guess it makes sense knowing that the Phoenix Wings was built as a gift from the Imperial family. From what I remember, it was just before he left for Liberal 2 years ago. He couldn't stop talking about how much he was looking forward to the hot springs. Back then, he wasn't quite as popular as he is now, so he was apparently able to do it without anyone recognizing him. No wonder I don't remember. Back then, I wasn't in Ymir much thanks to my 8 Leaves training. Such a shame. I can only imagine how close we might be today if you've been able to make his acquaintance back then. Glad to see she's back to her usual self. Alright, that's good. Anything else? I'm glad I was given the opportunity to visit Ymir. Okay, hehe. After all, when we're here, we have a golden opportunity to shorten that distance between us. For now, though, all I can do is hope and believe that everyone is safe and sound. Alright, that's it. Okay, so we're done talking to the princess. So now let's just go ahead and go back down to the city. Alright, let me do one last thing. Alright, Sorry. I know I said I was going to stop checking, but you never know. Just want to do one last check. Okay. So anyway. So now we can go ahead and check. I guess we'll go to the Phoenix Wings and then head to the Valley Echo Tavern afterwards. And then we'll just head to the Ymir Valley. Alright, let's do this. Wow. Big building. The Phoenix Wings. Wait, she just mentioned that. I'm an idiot. I thought the Phoenix Wing was like a ship or something. Alright, is this another shed? It's the Phoenix Wing storehouse. There are various kinds of equipment inside. Okay. So I guess we just go inside then. Alright, so who do we talk to actually? Alright, it's all the way over at the end there. Let's check out the rooms first. Oh, it's the bathhouse. Okay, hold on. And they have a pool table. Awesome. Alright, here's the maid. Let's see, this is Maple. Good day and welcome to the Phoenix... Wait, Reenie? Reenie? What are you doing up already? I was gonna come and look in on you. Get your butt back into bed. You'd think me being up would be something to be happy about. Well, it's nice to know how much you care in any case. Aw, come on. I mean, after all the training you did with Master Ka-Fai, I figured it'd take more than that to kill you. And then you got to go and train in an academy in this city. Why couldn't I go too? I never even had the chance to leave this village. Are you talking to me or at me? You're even younger than me. It's not fair. You could have at least brought me a souvenir or 5 back. It's like I never left home. Alright, anything else she says? I'm planning on building up experience working here and then getting a job at a top-class hotel in the city one day. With years of experience working at the Phoenix Wings under my belt, I'll be able to get a job wherever I want. I'm not quite there yet, but I'll get there. I just need to follow Purple's example. She's a real veteran. Hehe. What do you think? Brilliant plan, huh? None of her brilliant plans have ever worked in the past, but I suppose I won't dampen her enthusiasm. And let's see, this war can't keep going on forever, so I've got no intention of giving up my dream of moving to the big city. Purple keeps telling me I'm not ready, but I'll keep trying. I'm guessing Purple's another maid. Okay, so... Oh, this is the girls' bath, which means I should turn around right now before someone puts the fear of Adios in me. Whoops. So this is the men's. Can I actually enter it now? Alright, it looks like the baths are being cleaned at the moment. Guess I'll have to swing by later. Okay, that's good to know. So not only do we have a foot hot spring, but we have a, well, actual hot spring. Alright, and this is the manager, right? Alright, Manager Baggins. Close cousin to Bilbo Baggins. Great. Master Reen, you finally awakened. I'm so very relieved to see it. I was terribly worried about you. Thanks for your Thanks for your concern, Mr. Baggins. Although, I prefer it if you didn't call me Master Reen all the time. Perhaps so, but you will always be Master Reen to me. A lot has happened here since the war began. But this inn was graciously granted to us by the Imperial family. We can't allow anything to dampen our spirits. You know as well as anyone the value of these walls. Please, do come by whenever you're in need of relaxation. Of course. Alright, cool. Alright, ordinarily I would have recommended you use the springs, but I'm afraid they are currently being cleaned, okay? I hope you'll be able to return once cleaning has finished. The hot springs of Ymir are the perfect remedy for exhaustion. Alright, cool. Alright, that's it. Okay. So let's see. Alright, this must be like the dining area. Cool. Look, there's even a chess set too. Alright, let me see. So someone's up there in that room. Let's go upstairs first, if we can. Alright, we can. Cool. So we might as well look around the rooms. Let's see. Alright, one of the bedrooms, I guess. Cool, cool. Over here, probably another one, right? Oh, wow. Oh, crap. This room has 5 beds. Cool. Oh, here's another maid. Oh, it's Purple. Okay. I'm relieved to see you awake, Master Reen. Hee, welcome to the Phoenix Wings. You're always welcome here, of course, but I'm sure you knew that. Thanks. I'm glad to see that everyone here is the same as always. This has always been a peaceful village, after all. We've no intention of changing that anytime soon. Lord and Lady Schwarzer and even Lady Elise have been doing all that they can to keep things that way. So please, you take it easy and focus on recovering. Thank you. I will. Right, and Princess Alfin staying here is motivating for us too. Part of me can't help but worry that she's forcing all that boundless energy of hers, though. She's so kind. It wouldn't surprise me to learn she's trying to hide her concerns for our sake. But it's a shame she feels it's part of her duty to be that way as a member of the Imperial family. We all want to help her. Alright, and... Alright, Princess Alfin's smile is as radiant as ever, but I can't help but feel that she's forcing herself to do so. I can only hope she won't feel the need to keep that forced smile up for long. We all want her to smile from the heart. That's true. Okay, so that's it from Purple. Alright, so let's see. More rooms down this way, I'm assuming. Look at these old portraits. Let's see here. Alright, so let's check this room. Yep. Wow, just as spacious as the other side. I'm assuming they're going to be the doubles, so... I mean, when I meant doubles, I mean they're going to be exact same rooms. Yep, they are. Just in reverse. Still nice, though. Still very pretty. Okay, so now, I guess we're done here. Oh, whoa. I didn't notice this. Alright, so this must be like a small lounging area upstairs. Very nice. Okay. Let's see. So that is it for everything, right? Oh, no. That one person. Okay. So let's see who's in here. It's a chef. Okay. So... Alright, this must be the dining area for all guests and people. So this is Head Chef Werner. Oh, it's you, Reen. Your color's not looking half bad. If you were looking any worse, I was gonna have you drink some of the new vegetable juice I've been concocting. I'm perfectly fine without, thank you. How many new recipes have you made since I've been away? My creativity is infinite, Reen. I'm always striving to make the finest dishes in the land. You were brushing up on your own cooking skills at the academy, weren't you? Yeah, my classmates and I were cooking for ourselves at one point. Wait a sec, where'd my recipe book go? Did you lose it? I guess so. Aw, I just realized that too, man. We had every recipe in the game. Aw, we lost every recipe. Dang, that sucks. I had all kinds of different recipes written down too. Well, you went out of your way to come and see me. I suppose this is the least I can do. Take this. Ooh, okay, so I guess we got a new recipe book then. Is this a new... Yeah, is that a new recipe book? It's a spare I had lying around, so go ahead and use it. I know how much it hurts to start from scratch again, so I threw in a recipe to try. Here are some ingredients too. Ooh, thank you. What do we get? Okay, receive the recipe for salty onigiri. Nice. Get some rice balls going. Alright, so we got coarse rock salt and assorted grains. Cool. This is what Elise often used to bring me while I was training. Are you sure it's okay for me to just take these? Absolutely. I'm happy to see that you came to understand the joys of cooking while you're at the academy. And besides, taking the time to enjoy cooking should help to lift your spirits somewhat. It's a simple recipe, so why not go and make it with your family? Thank you very much then. Awesome, so we got a new recipe, guys. Very nice. Alright, you can now view the recipe tab in your notebook. In this tab, you can use the recipes and ingredients you have to make food items. Some recipes are received directly from people, while others are obtained by using certain items. Or just searching through them in general. Alright, here's a tutorial. You can use recipes and ingredients to make food by selecting the note from the camp menu or select and then choosing recipe. Alright, so obviously on the left is the recipe names. Ooh, excuse me. Required ingredients are at the top. Obtainable items are in the middle. And then skill level is us. Or like which person can make the best version or the worst version. So right there, so great is unique. Very likely to produce a unique dish, only displayed after this dish has been made once. And then there's great, good, average, and then bad. Very nice. So it's very much the same like the last game. Okay, so let's talk to the chef one more time. The mountains of Ymir give us all kinds of wonderful ingredients. Lady Lucia's herbs even have medicinal properties. My dream is to combine all of them to create the ultimate recipe. My research to that end is coming along swimmingly too. Feel free to drop by and sample what I have to offer sometime. I can't wait. Awesome. Alright, this village is surrounded by nature, which makes it the perfect environment for a chef like me. Back when I worked at the palace, I could only daydream of working in a place like this. As a result of the Civil War, I have barely any customers too, which gives me plenty of time to focus on my research. Okay. Alright, cool. So awesome, guys. It sucks that we had to start from scratch when it comes to the recipes, but it's fine. At least we can poison our teammates again. I'm just joking. Speaking of which, items. Okay. Yep, event stuff. Huh, I have 2 new materials. Okay. Ingredients, yep. Okay, cool. So let's get going. I think we have one more place to go, and then we can get ready to explore that one area. Which is Ymir Valley. So let's go ahead and check out that one area down here. Which is the only place we have left to explore anyway. So, There's Echo Valley and Ymir House. Okay, so let's check out what this Echo Valley is. Oh, it's a tavern. Okay. Excuse me. Sorry, something's caught in my throat. All right, so, all right, shop again. I guess we'll talk to the locals first, and then we'll talk to Toval. All right, Kiki. Kiki's delivery service. I'm cleaning up the plates. Grandpa asked me to. Morning, Kiki. Everything still the same here in the tavern? Yep, sure is. Moritz? Moritz tried to give up drinking. He didn't even last a week. Wow. He's a failure of a man. Oh my god, savage. I'm glad to see she's doing well, but her tongue's sure gotten sharper. And it was sharp enough before. Wow, man. I guess there's one thing different. We got a weird noble lady staying here now. She went out fishing earlier. I don't know how she can be laid back enough to fish in the middle of a war. Why does it sound oddly familiar? I think I know who she's talking about, but we'll go see for ourselves. Sorry, I'm slow. Whenever I talk to these people now, I'm slowly getting flashbacks of the previous game. All right, here's Moritz. Oh, hey there, if it ain't Reen. Glad to have you back home. You all better now? Yeah, I'm fine now. I must have just been exhausted. I take it everything's fine with you too. I see your habit of drinking. I see your habit of spending the day drinking is still intact, at least. Wahaha! I'm just having a few drinks to celebrate your return home. That's all. Besides, not a whole lot of work for a woodcutter like me to do in the middle of winter. I'm always here if you need me to make you anything, though. Might not be as good as a carpenter as Gizmo, but I'm close. Thanks. I'll let you know if I ever need anything. Alright, anything else? Most of the country's been taken over by the Alliance now. We're pretty much isolated from the world below us. Maybe it's for the better we are, though. It sure makes it easier to shelter you and Her Highness here. We even got Toval helping out, too, so you just take this chance to get some rest. This is the best place to do it. Alright, nice. Alright, Toval has been helping Lord Schwarzer with patrols ever since he got here. It sure is handy having a bracer around. Wahaha! Okay, that's it for them. Before I talk to these two, is there anyone upstairs? Just want to make sure. Alright, no one, but let's just check the rooms. Okay, let's see. One bedroom here. And then one over here. Alright, pretty much the same. Alright, let's go back down. Let's talk to Toval and then talk to the shop owner. And then we'll get ready to go to the valley. So let's talk to Toval first.
If you've come to thank me for saving your butt again, save it. I'm just glad I made it in time. Princess Alfin and that sister of yours are the ones you should be talking to. You were on their minds this whole time.
Yeah, I can tell. I really do appreciate you coming for me, though. I was pretty far out from town, so I didn't think anyone would find me. Just goes to show what bracers can do, I guess.
About that.
Uh-oh, what happened?
I wasn't actually the one who found you.
What? You weren't?
2 days ago, I got a call out of nowhere on my Arcus. They gave me this crazy amount of detail on exactly where to find you, then they just hung up. Didn't even say who they were.
Huh. Okay.
I figured it couldn't hurt to go take a look. And sure enough, there you were.
That's strange. I wonder who it was.
Wish I could tell you. I couldn't even recognize their voice. Nah, that's not really true. It was kind of familiar. Maybe. Whatever. No use dwelling on it.
And yet, I feel like this is gonna bite us in the butt later.
Right now, we've got bigger problems to tackle than mystery callers. There's the war, for starters.
Yeah, that's a big one. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Have you and the rest of the guild been doing much? Well, we've been trying. We're pretty limited in what we can do, partly because we've all been split up since the war broke out. I don't even know if any of the others in Erebonia are okay, Sarah included. Sounds like things have gotten even more serious since I was away. Sure has. Not even regular civilians have been able to escape being affected by it. As it stands, the Noble Alliance has the overwhelming advantage. But the Imperial Army is showing no signs of surrendering to them, practically in a few regions across the country. I see. Oh, and another thing you might hear? We've been getting reports of a few Jaeger Corps taking part in the war, too. Even members of Ouroboros. Uh-oh. I know that name well. Yep, Mr. Blue Blanc. And Vita Coitilde. Ouroboros? that secret society? That's the one. Jaegers being employed here in Erebonia is nothing new, but there's way more of them here these days. As for Ouroboros, they're probably just trying to stir up trouble of their own. It's what they do best. Then there's the fact that Erebonia isn't the only place with problems right now. Crossbell's full of them too. There's so much to freak out about these days. It could drive you insane. Sorry, you got enough on your plate without me dumping all this on you, huh? Try saving all those bad thoughts you got piling up for another day, alright? You need to focus on relaxing. You can decide what you want to do after that. Sure. Thanks, Toval. You're probably right. You're just a fountain of good advice, huh? I just got a few years worth of life experience on you, that's all. Oh, and while I'm giving you a good advice, why not take a dip in the hot springs? Could be a nice way to clear your head. It probably would. Hasn't let me down before. Maybe I should pay a visit to the Phoenix Wings later. Alright, cool. Alright, anything else Toval has to say? Try and rest up, okay? I know there's a lot on your mind, but there's nothing you can do about it right now. Or about any of it right now. If you want my advice, I'd say go take a dip in the hot springs over the Phoenix Wings. Now, that's relaxing. Okay. There you go. And then here's the shop owner, Gerald. Or Gerald, sorry. You're frowning up, Reen? Good to see you. Between going missing for a month and ending up in the Alliance's wanted list, you had us worried, young man. I'm sorry about that. I feel awful. Nah, don't be. We're just glad you're all right. Here, take a couple of these from me. You can enjoy them when we release later. Ooh, fluffy pancake. Thank you. Feels like it's been forever since I last had the chance to enjoy your cooking. He may not look the type, but I'm always amazed by how well he makes this stuff. I remember when he used to give Elisa and me sweet things all the time after we came home from Sunday school. Good times. Alright, anything else, sir? Not much has changed since the last time you were here. Your father patrols more, but that's about it. The bracer to my right's been helping us out a lot, too. He's been a big help since he got here. A real considerate kid for his age. He's really outdone himself by bringing you home safely, though. Gonna have to treat him to a coffee for that one. Alright, anything else? Okay, cool. So what do you have for sale, though? It's probably the same stuff, so I can probably rest. Okay, costs money. How dare you? I'm joking. Tricolor onigiri. Wow. Okay, so I guess we can make that later. Salty onigiri and fluffy pancake. Okay. So we don't need to buy anything, so that's good to know. Alright, so that's pretty much it. I think we explored pretty much the entire town. Now we just had to go to that one location up on the map. Yeah. Okay, so let's just go on up there. Actually, I just want to double check. Did they say anything else? Have I talked to them? Okay. Oops, I'm stuck. Alright, actually, you know what? Since it's actually almost time to split the part, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. So, before I save, let me just check one last thing. Alright, thank God. Sorry, guys. Again, I really do apologize for doing this. I had to just keep checking, just to make sure nothing goes wrong. Alright, so we'll save on this one again. Because my plan is, I don't know if I already talked about it, but my plan is, like, for every session, we'll switch the save spot. So, this file will be the second one, or that's it. You get what I mean. So, I'll just basically switch save files every time, you know? So that way, like, if we lose progress and whatnot. Alright, anyway, so give me 1 second, and then we'll be right back to see where we're going next.